Hello, and welcome to another episode of Xact Hacks, brought to you by Actionable Insights. My name is Seth Harrison, and today I want to talk about the macros that ship with the Xactimate program and how room names affect them. You can see here I am in Xactimate 28. I have two rooms that are identical by nature. It's 12 by 12. I just dropped in a normal room. And I've named one kitchen, and I've named one dining room. And I am going to click kitchen. I'm going to come up to options here and come up to macros. I'm not using the hotkeys that I normally would, so I can show off where the stuff is. I'm going to hit macros, and you can see here it's going to load up my macro screen. There's all my Actionable Insights macros. And I'm come here to the electrical macros. There are 4 macros that come with the Xactimate program. That is electrical, HVAC, insulation, and plumbing. So I'm going to run the electrical macro in the kitchen, and I'm going to hit OK. That is executed. You can see the purple algorithmic math is now loaded in from my macro to my kitchen. Now I'm going to come to the dining room and do the exact same process. Macros, go down to electrical, and I'm going to hit OK. Now I'm going to jump over to the estimate items tab up here so that we can see the difference. I have run the same exact macro, but they react differently based on the room. One thing that I learned early on is that a dining room has different electrical concessions required in California than a living room. You need additional outlets and amps for the various heating dishes that may be required in a dining room, more so than a living room. So I've run the same exact macro. They are the exact same size of rooms. Nothing has changed about them. Nothing's different other than the room type. If I go to the properties, by naming a kitchen, it automatically calls this type kitchen, and there's plenty of types of different rooms. Those 4 macros that come with the Xactimate program will react differently based on the room type, and just by naming it something specifically, it will change the room type accordingly to what it thinks is most appropriate. If I were, for example, to drop in a room here, we'll line it up, and I name it bathroom. I think this is an important characteristic to point out. Bathroom, right? Bathroom, it started to preload, it knew it was a bathroom. It's going to call it a full bath no matter what. But I have to go back and define it might be a half bath or a 3/4 bath. So it's very important to know how the name of a room can define the type of the room, and how the 4 macros that come with Xactimate will react accordingly based on the room type, which is defined by the room name. Complicated, complex stuff. This is what makes Xactimate such a fun program to master, and that the details really matter in everything that you might be doing. I hope you've enjoyed. This has been another Xact Hack. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next week.